Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy vicslanghope. And I got another video for y'all. In this video, I will be talking about 3 things that men need to get rid of, character defects or character traits that they need to get rid of, and watch how women start chasing you. And the first thing I want to talk about, and before I get into the 3 things, I want to say, I'm not saying that you shouldn't approach women, right? Like I mentioned before, there's a place and a time and a way to do it. When I mean chase, it's like sometimes men are thirsty. They do way too much to try to get attention, to try to, just show this woman like, pick me, pick me, pick me, when in reality is you're the one that should be picking them. So I'm going to give you the 3 things. The first thing that I want to talk about is insecurity, right? So men, when it comes to insecurities, right, women tend to have more insecurities than men because there's always like a magnifying glass over women bodies, right? Or so it's like sometimes, like, people always talking about women's feet, they always talking about their face, they always talking about their boobs, their behind, their stomach, their hair. Like, it's always so much conversation about the woman's body, which leads to a lot of their insecurities. Now, when it comes to men, I believe there's 2 main things that men are insecure about, right? One is their finances and like ability to, just have money and provide and do those things. And the second thing is penis size, right? So these are the 2 main things that women kind of use. And I made a video talking about this. They use to kind of like manipulate and kind of like get into our psyche, right? Because they understand we are insecure about these things. And I get it. When a man doesn't have money, he doesn't feel good. And 9 times out of 10, when a man is courting women, he's going to be the one that's going to be spending money, right? So I get it. I understand. And a lot of times when a man don't have money, he can usually make up for being good in the bedroom, which is kind of like the things that kind of like happened during slavery, right? Like, which kind of like leads to what I'm trying to say. Like, men, you got to get rid of your insecurities. You have to, because your insecurity is a weakness. And as you get older, it becomes the reason why you be out here chasing a lot of these women, right? Because during slavery, when the black man was emasculated, or the African man, right? And he went through his issues and he couldn't do certain things for his woman. He took pride in sleeping around with the master's wife or his daughter, or just bedding women, right? So this became a kind of like norm. So what I'm trying to say is this: when things are not right, are not going accordingly to how a man might want it to go, he beds a lot of women. He chases a lot of women. He sleeps around with a lot of women. So when you take care of those insecurities, a lot of times you don't gotta participate in self-destructive behavior. Now, money, when it comes to financial stability, I get it, it's an important thing. But look at this. Your financial situation can always change. It can always change. One moment you're broke, the next moment you up. That's just how it goes. As long as you're working towards it, you can always change your financial position in this life. As long as you're alive, and as long as you busting moves, you can always change that. As far as for the penis, you can't change that. You just got to hold it down. And at the end of the day, but one thing you can change that woman, right? The woman who is not conducive to your growth, or is not conducive to trying to help you, or if she wants a man who makes XYZ, 6 figures, or a certain amount of money, and she's just not going to stick around to help you or to build with you because you don't have that, then that's cool. Or if she's chasing the man with the extendo, that's cool. That's cool. You can always get rid of that, right? So don't be hard on yourself. Get rid of your insecurities because they're a weakness. Number 2, women pick men. Traditionally, right? Because we're not living in a traditional country anymore, right? Traditionally, the woman would live with her parents. Her father would take care of her until another man stepped up to the plate and takes that responsibility. That's traditionally how it went, right? Your father took care of you. Then another man came along. He usually, before you even start courting, he usually, went through your parents. If they liked him for you, then maybe they allowed y'all to court, see each other. This is how things went, right? Traditionally, right? Today, we are not living in a traditional society. Today, you're meeting women out in the street. You're meeting them at work, conferences, school, bars, clubs, etc. This is where you're meeting them today. And a lot of men they don't realize that in today's society, right, a woman will let you know that she's interested in you. And when you realize that a woman picks you, a woman gives you the sign like, yeah, it's okay for you to approach me. Until you realize that, then you're always going to be out here bouncing around, chasing women, running down, because you don't realize that she is the one that gives you the signs, right? And because you miss the signs, you out here taking Instagrams, you out here taking Facebooks, you out here taking numbers. They block you. They never respond to your DM. They curve you every chance they get, and you be texting yourself triple, quadruple, texting yourself. You be sitting here sending a whole bunch of DMs, and this is what I mean by chase. Like, bro, fuck all that. Women like the chase. You look stupid. Like, you look stupid. Like, she's clearly ignoring you, right? She gave you her number for whatever reason. Maybe she was afraid that she was going to wild out. She gave you her DM or whatever she gave you. But she's making it clear, like, bro, because she probably never gave you them signs that, bro, it's clear for you to come holler at me. She never gave you that sign, right? So until you realize that woman pick us, that woman let us know, she's going to give us the vibe, she's going to give us the okay, then you always going to be playing yourself. So I realized this when I came home. You know, when I came home, I realized, like, you know, I wasn't really out here trying to look for women. I wasn't really out here, like, paying attention to them like that. I wasn't really out here looking at them like that. And that made them intrigue in me. That made them want to be like, yo, what's up? Who is that dude? That made them want to know, like, who is this dude? He's interesting. I want to get to know him. You know what I'm saying? They gave me hints. They gave me signs because I was not looking for them like that. Even if I got their number, I was not, like, hitting on them a certain way. I was not saying, you know what I'm saying? So it made them interested. So, again, until you realize that the woman will let you know when you good to go, you're always going to be chasing. And the last thing is access to sex. Hold on, I got a little itch back here. Access to sex. A lot of people don't get this. Like, it's the saying, right? Women choose who they smash. Women smash who they wanna, and men smash who they can. Take heed to this. Women smash who they want to. Men smash who they can. And the other token of that is men marry who they want. Women marry who they can. You got it. I'm going to say it one more time. Men marry who they want. And women marry who they can. A lot of sisters ain't going to like this if they watch this. But anyway, with that being said, is women control access to sex. Men control access to relationships. You know, when we was young, it was, because look, think about it. A lot of times dudes are out here chasing women and all they really want is sex. That's all they really want. They're not chasing them because they want a relationship. They're not chasing them because they want to get married. They're not chasing them because they want to settle down. They really not. Most men are chasing women just to have a good time, get their rocks off. That's really what they're doing. Like, we got to be real with ourselves. When you young, when you young, people do that as teenagers in America, right? You're young, everybody's putting pressure on people to lose their virginity. Everybody is running around like, oh, trying to catch the most bodies. You know, you're a cool guy, you know, if you have a lot of bodies, right? Growing up, it's a competition. Y'all compete with each other to smash the most chicks. It's you know, that's what you do. But then when you get older, this behavior should change, right? But a lot of men, they still be moving like teenagers, right? They still out here chasing sex. And because they're chasing sex, they're looking bad out here. And the reason why they continue to do this is because they don't realize that the woman controls access to sex. And because the women know you are thirsty and you're chasing sex, they got you eating from the palm of their hands. They got you paying money for sex. Some way or somehow, dudes are paying money. Whether you taking them on a date, whether you paying for the cabs, whether you buying them things, whether, you know what I'm saying, you paying directly for the pooms, you're doing something, you're using your money to get the pooms. A lot of times, right? And women know that. They know you're thirsty for it. They know you want it. They know you're chasing it. And they got you eating from the palm of their hands. And that's why we need to stop chasing sex. The moment you realize this is where the woman power is, and your power is in the relationship, you know, because even if you're married to a woman, she don't got to give you the pooms. That's her power. That's her realm. You could be married to her. Y'all could be in a relationship. She doesn't have to give you the kitty. She does not have to give you the kitty. So the moment you realize she controls that, and again, like I said, with the woman will pick you, the woman will let you know that she want to give it to you. Same thing. The woman will let you know You don't got no power. You might think you're persuading her. You might think you got game. You might think you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of dudes be doing rapey shit. They be getting girls drunk. You know what I'm saying? They be manipulating. They be lying. They be coercing. They be doing a lot of rapey shit. Watch my video on rape culture. They be doing a lot of rapey shit because they really don't have access. They don't control the access to sex. So the moment you realize this, I don't control that. And when that woman is ready, she gonna give it to me. You chill, play the back, relax yourself. You're gonna stand out because there's so many men out here chasing the pooms. There's so many men because they don't realize, bro, you don't control that access. The same way you gotta just chill and let a woman choose you. Let her let you know, like, alright, it's cool to approach me. You gotta let her know. And if you play this shit right, some women might even approach you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, those are the 3 things, man. 3 things you need to get rid of. You need to do away with. You know what I'm saying? And watch. Watch how women flock you. You know, the first thing is get rid of your insecurities. They're a weakness. They're keeping you behind. A woman could spot that a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Women pick us. You got to realize women will pick you. Women will let you know it's okay for you to approach me, brother. You know what I'm saying? And the third thing is access to sex. The moment you realize you don't have access to that, you don't control the access to that, you only control access to the relationship, stay in your lane. Let her throw it at you. Hopefully the video was beneficial. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you appreciate the content. Be safe. Peace.